Let's see. And we are live for a pop-up night of poetry. There's no topic tonight. The brothers are just gonna go live. Tonight we have Abdus Salam, Brother Aki, Anonymous Quote, and we actually do have Scriptures Raw with us. For some reason, though, our sister Gina from Epic is coming up at Scriptures Raw tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? He just put a wig on for the night. It's all good, though. But we do want to give a shout out to Gina actually anyway. Without Gina and the support of Epic, there would be no Night of Poetry. And tonight, girl, tonight is for you. We're just giving you a shout out to help us celebrate the National Month of Poetry and the Night of Poetry. Like I said, it's just a pop-up show. Wasn't planned. We just going for it. Well, they're just going for it tonight. So first to the mic, I'm actually going to put him on the spot. So since he wanted to join us on the spot, Brother Aki, are you ready?
Y'all stay ready.
All right, let's go.
Po Chow. Then went blind from a disease called denial. Suffering from malnutrition, lack of a vitamin called affection, his neglection, have become judges and prosecutors' blessings. But I'm suggesting that we take our eyes off the problems that appear above the surface and start focusing on the surface that's beneath these problems. See, hell's calling loudly from the voices of the guns that have become our daughters and sons on the run from the backyard fun to being the pallbearers to his homeboys' coffin, often belonging to the soul of a 12-year-old, lost in the true lies of the black codes of being young, dumb, slow, and poor, from your cousin's mama couch to the prison front door. But wait, though. An eighth of an inch is the only fence that separates you and your chance of becoming the very next best. August the 4th, 1961, without the mix, from a park bench on the south side where he received his first lady's kiss. But isn't this the reason why Queen Rosa took a seat so that Junior could become a king and X could be heard instead of seen, as a distraction to the attractions of the likings of those that dislike the fact that you're choosing to be different from a society where holy water is rewarded to the devil for the slaying of 9 black church members? As the choir sings the Black National Anthem, Officer Chauvin is kneeling on the voice of a child crying out in a very, very, very loud whisper, I can't breathe. Will anyone fight for me? I can't breathe. You're taking my life from me. You see, the United States and the Mississippi Constitution wasn't written for us. See, they thought we would still be in the fields of our masters, but we are still, bro, systematically enslaved in our society with fatherless fathers. Kids being created by fatherless fathers, raised by fatherless ways, enraged, newspaper front page, the new modern day Kunta Kinte. Your name Toby now, boy. And they don't have to whip us anymore or hang us from trees. They just whip us with a prison cell and hang us for 60 years for our first sale. And the sad part is, I haven't even mentioned how old you is. Po Chow. Peace and blessings to the hills.
Okay. Let's see. I can't hear me.
Is someone speaking? If so, I can't hear.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
That's crazy too, because I can't hear what she's saying.
She on mute.
Yeah, I can't hear what she's saying.
Can y'all hear me now? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you was
now
on
we
And you
mute.
can.
guys are looking
I
at you
couldn't
like,
hear
what the?
nothing you were saying.
Yeah, we can hear now.
Sorry, y'all. I had to do some mommy business real quick. I had to, get my little daughter in check. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Blame,
okay.
blame the princess. Blame the princess. Hey.
She didn't make me come out.
Hey. Y'all know how it is being a parent.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah.
excuse me, I'm sorry. But Anonymous, what I was saying was you're up next. And what I was saying was that why don't we when y'all go up for your poems, since it is National Month of Poetry, why don't we all explain why we write or what inspired you to write, if you don't mind. So Anonymous, we're gonna go with you. Brother Aki, we are gonna come back to you, so be prepared, please. Go ahead,
Yes,
Anonymous.
ma'am.
So you said what was that question? Like, what inspired me to write what? This piece or just period?
Any piece or period or this piece. Yeah, this piece.
Man, honestly, I the only answer I could have for that is that this is my outlet. You know what I'm saying? So the reason I write is because this is like what's in me, and it's a gift that I have, and I mean, I feel like I should not waste it. I think I should share it with this world. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, my motivation is about the things that's going on, you know what I mean, in life, and you can't do nothing about it, you know, because physically I'm locked up. So the best way that I can, or the best thing I can do is speak it out, you know, speak out and speak about it. Because I believe that if you can't change something with your hands, then you have to at least say something about it.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah. So this piece I have right here is entitled "Life Behind the Mask," but I'll let the piece do, you know, the rest of the talking for itself. Life behind the mask. I have to laugh because it's funny. We're living with a pandemic, but still focused on the money. Black lives matter to some, but not to white cops. He said he couldn't breathe, but you ignored him. Then his life stopped. Now people want to protest again. We've seen it all before. Thought we were making progress, but nothing is what it all was for. Because they don't want no peace. Police be trying to get it started. They killed another black again, killing peace, which was the target. I can't say how many times these type of crimes went unreported. Nowadays, there's people everywhere with phones that can record it and speak the truth when they know it. We can't be afraid to say that shit. The government ingrains police to be up on that racist shit. It's right there in our faces, so blatant, you can't ignore the facts. It happens so much as if the cops declared a war on blacks. I go to school, obey the rules, maintain a job, and pay my tax, but still not equal as the people deemed evil because my skin is black. They hate it when you take what they give you and then you give it back. It's us that's got to live with them, and them that's got to live with that. Each time we bridge the gap, they tore it down, we try to build it back. In life, sometimes you have no choice of where you build your building at. I wonder how you feel, if you could feel the way we feel as blacks, and how you deal with being black. Yeah, I get a mask. Because everybody needs some cash, so we stay focused on the money. Black lives matter to some, but not these white cops. That's why I feel I'm right for feeling like I never liked cops. Black or white cops, I never liked cops. I dislike cops. Never caught one in my life. Did I mention? I don't like cops. I ain't never met a nice cop, but maybe that's me. But it's hard to disagree from what we see on TV. So much already going on. COVID-19 that kicked our ass. Changed the world. Now everybody's living life behind the mask. Ironic because now we gotta really wear one physically. A sign that we're all equally created individually. Financially, the situation's getting out of hand. Got people focused on the way to keep some money on their hand, keep some money in their hand. Death toll is on the rise. Coronavirus is taking lives, and we still got to worry about police taking ours. It's nothing new, I'm not surprised. Yet still it has me shook. Because like the mask is not a norm, we've gotten used to how it looks. From the TV to the movie screens, magazines, and books, we see and hear how we've been hated on all because of how we look. Black lives matter, but so does all human life. Sick of being nice, it's time to put our black hearts on ice. Protesting is the spark to start the battle of task. It's time for change, because life has changed. Life ain't the same behind the mask. Life behind the mask. I have to laugh because it's funny. We're living with a pandemic, but still focused on the money. Black lives matter to some, but not these white cops. As long as I can breathe, I'll speak out until my life stops. Anonymous quote.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Came with it, didn't you? So for those of you, I always let it be known the reason why we finger snap because we don't clap around here. We finger snap in the poetry world, and even though we can't see you, we feel them vibes because it's all vibrational, y'all. So if y'all feel a poet, just come on with it. All right, now, brother,
All right.
Aki, I'm gonna come right back to you. If you want to go ahead and say something and read your piece one more time because it did get cut off the last time.
Yeah, peace and blessings. What drives me to write is growing. I grew up in southern Louisiana around a poetic grandmother, and she always addresses her struggles through her poetry. So it's been from a young age, from my younger days all the way to these days now, that I've been writing. So that's been like over like 30 some years. So
Mm.
that's what inspires me to write the most. And then being a part of a struggle that, you know, I adultly committed to contributing to because I didn't put forth enough effort to change my community. So before I hand the paintbrush over to someone else, I'll go in and try to trace over my mistakes. So that's basically why I write.
Do you still have any of your grandma's poems?
Oh yeah, buku of them, buku of them.
Oh, what a blessing to have that still.
Yeah.
All right, brother, go ahead and come with it.
Oh me?
Yep, because your last
Okay.
piece, when you read it last time, it got cut off, so we missed a lot of it.
Okay. The name of my piece. Hold on. It's Po Child. Let me shut this door. And it's based around, like I say, some of the things that I contributed to in my neighborhood. But Po Child, it went blind from a disease called denial, suffering from malnutrition, lack of a vitamin called affections, his neglections, have become judges and prosecutors' blessings. But I'm suggesting that we take our eyes off the problems that appear above the surface and start focusing on the surface that's beneath these problems. See, hell's calling loudly from the voices of the guns that have become our daughters and sons on the run from the backyard fun to being the pallbearers to his homeboy's coffin, often belonging to the soul of a 12-year-old, lost in the true lies of the black codes of being young, dumb, slow, and poor, from your cousin's mama couch to the prison front door. But wait though, the eighth of an inch is the only fence that separates you and your chance of becoming the very next best. August the 4th, 1961, without the mix, from a park bench on the south side where he received his first lady's kiss. But isn't this the reason why Queen Rosa took a seat so that Junior could become a king and X could be heard instead of seen as a distraction to the attractions of the likings of those that dislike the fact that you're choosing to be different from a society where holy water is rewarded to the devil for the slaying of 9 black church members? As the choir sings the black national anthem, Officer Chauvin is kneeling on the voice of a black child crying out in a very, very, very loud whisper, I can't breathe. You're taking my life from me. I can't breathe. Would anyone fight for me? You see, the United States and the Mississippi Constitution wasn't written for us. See, they thought we would still be in the fields of our masters, but we are still humbra, systematically enslaved in our society with fatherless property. Kids are being created by fatherless ways. Enraged newspaper front page, the new modern to Kentes. Your name Toby now, boy. And they don't have to whip us anymore. Hang us from trees. They just whip us with a prison cell and hang us for 60 years for our first sale. And the sad part is, I haven't even mentioned how old you is, po child. Peace and blessing to all heroes.
That was good. Thank you. I'm glad we got to be able to hear that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call scriptures to the mic. Scriptures, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you took the wig off? While he's getting ready, y'all, just a reminder that we appreciate all the brothers that take the opportunity to take the chance and the risk to go ahead and, join us on this live every show that we have. And we appreciate it because I know y'all got some skills back there that need to be shared. All right, script, come with it.
All right. I don't even have a title for this piece. So I'll just go spit it. Say, we are two brothers whose children oppose each other, growing up right across the street from each other, living on the same block as two separate worlds, and I'm speaking in plurals. Our children are asleep as they fight with a dead mind against each other and don't even realize that they stand on the same side. One coin, one quarter. One blood, one cuz, one Lord, one disciple. That's 4, but that's 12 disciples. East versus west, blue versus red, darker versus lighter, brother versus brother, born of the same mother. We lose the titles, it's the same struggle, yet they will both say that the other stands on nothing. Our teachers is of the same covenant. They say we are both instructed. We make no distinctions between any of them. However, we find no unity in many of them because false teachings have snuck amongst each of them. And we stray away from 2:136, meaning we make no distinctions between any of them. When you and I means us, there is no other. There is no verses. Just I in the mirror calling my reflection the other. I am my brother, just like I am my father. And all that he taught us. Better yet, I am my ancestors. It's the same divine light that resides in each of us. But our languages make it seem like another and quickly accuse the other of associating partners. La ilaha illallah. Same thing Yoruba taught us. 12 riches, and that is taught us the 12 thing. We all know about the 3 Ibrahims. If you really follow the creed of heathen, the reality thing should manifest for thee. But until we realize it, mother, please, my children, I nurture thee. Many messages I birth for thee, but you deny it. So please take some heed. Step.
Thank you. I know I called y'all last minute. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we can see your face now.
It's bro.
All right, so next I'm gonna call Brother Abdul.
Yes, man. Oh, you don't like the man, my bad. But I'm here. But hey, everybody.
Thank you for
You
joining us
know,
tonight.
you're welcome. And my name is Abdul Salam, but that's not my right name. I just want to go by LMX now, like how DMX said Dark Man X. I want to be Light Man X. All
All
right.
right, just let
And
me know. We got you.
yeah, LMX. And this is the apology letter to the black woman. I'm gonna just read that one and I
Okay.
rewrite another one if we have the show. All right. It
You
says,
all, this open mic. You
all
read
right.
whatever you want to read.
All right, and you said send a thanks to Gina. I know I don't know Gina, but thanks to Gina for allowing this to be possible.
Yes, Gina's with Epic, and actually, it's her picture that is coming up for Scriptures Raw tonight for some reason. So, that's our Gina. Yeah, we are
All
thankful for
right,
her and all the work she puts in. She goes hard for the struggle. Actually, she goes hard for all the brothers.
all right. My reason, what caused me to write, it's just something I like to do, and it relieves you. It's cleansing,
It
cathartic. It's
is.
cleansing for you. It's cleansing. And all right, here I go. It says, "Dear black woman, forgive me. I apologize for the lonely nights, for the teary eyes, for the lies, fake love, and the manipulation that wasn't real to me, blaming on my education. Fuck these hoes, don't trust these bitches. Money over everything, shout to get the riches. Dear black woman, forgive me, I apologize for being a bad example for what we televise. Raising my voice and raising my hand at you. Never again raise anything, it's to help you. Raise the standards of what's a real black man. Go to prison for who? I'm a family man. Make it the norm. Crossing the Atlantic, like crossing
Nadia.
each other right now, it's a habit. New improved Cleopatra's Nefertiti's. 4 million single mothers, broken up families.
Nadia.
Dear black woman, forgive me, I apologize for Ike, Mike, and them other guys. The collect calls, the embarrassment. Fixing them baby ballers all alone, that ain't half of it. Missing the first words, first steps, missing all of that. Monica, Claudette, Sherry, Quat, and Alicia, India, Aubrey, etc., Tanisha. The black woman, I apologize. I halfway was finished, but That's because I started to write the other one, Amir, but that's what I had to offer. We apologize for all we done, but I ain't responsible for a lot of that, but it's just something I came with.
You know what though? That's real though. Like a lot of women out here, a lot of women out here are dealing with a lot and have gone through a lot by the hands of, the men out here. And that's an apology
Yeah,
that we appreciate. We need to hear sometimes. And I'm only speaking for some of the women. I can't speak for every woman, but it's definitely appreciated to hear it come from a man. Because it'd be hard out here sometimes for a female. It's a real talk. So, like I said, it was just a pop-up show. It was just a show to thank Gina, to celebrate the National Month of Poetry with Night of Poetry Squad. Thank you, brothers, for coming on live. I don't have a poem tonight. Oops. But the reason why I write is because, like everyone else, it's just a form of expression. Sometimes things get built up. And y'all know the reason why I started the show, Night of Poetry, is because as an activist, as a freedom fighter, things get heavy, things get emotional, things are very mental. There's a lot that we as activists, and I think I speak for all activists, we have to hear a lot of stories. We have to see a lot of the situations that you brothers behind that wall deal with. And it's hard for us to deal with it sometimes because we can't help you the way we want to help you right now. I mean, we trying, we fighting for the struggle, but we can't, make the changes that we want right now at this moment. So expressing our poetry is a way to still address the struggle. It's still a way to let y'all know that we are fighting for y'all. It's a way to let y'all express yourselves because there's so much talent behind that wall. So like I said, on the last show, we do raise funds for the brothers behind the wall, for the poets on the mic. I didn't have my Cash App ready the last show. I apologize, but I do have it ready tonight. If you want to Cash App me, my Cash App is Queen 01430, and I will post that on the Night of Poetry page. Every single cent goes to one of the brothers behind the wall, to cover a meal, to cover a phone bill, because we all know our brothers are taking the risk to use that phone. I don't keep none of it. I don't take none of it. It all goes just to show appreciation that they're on the mic with us tonight. So anybody that wants to donate, and I'm not asking for $20, $30, $50. I'm asking for a couple bucks. It all adds up at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Even if I can cover one meal for a night, you know what I'm saying? This is my way to show the rest that we appreciate y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy this little pop-up poetry night. I'm going to go ahead and announce the topic for next month for anybody that wants to join the mic next month. The topics will be mental health awareness, addressing depression, addressing self-healing, because at the end of the day, depression and mental issues is a hush hush when it comes to the Black and brown communities, and that's not something that we are open to talk about. It's not something that we're supposed to really be dealing with, in our communities, but it's real. It's real out there. Mental health, mental illness, and self-healing is real out there. So if y'all have something to talk about, whether it's in poetic form, whether it's a song or rap, y'all feel free. Anybody hit the mic. We had a new poet tonight, Brother Aki. You know what I'm saying? He hit us up and he joined us. So again, if y'all want to address that, because next month is actually the National Month of mental health awareness. So we're gonna run with that next month and let's talk about it. Thank you again. Anybody else got anything they want to say before we end it?
Hey, shout out to Gina. I forgot to say that, but yeah, most definitely shout out for
Yes.
making
Thank
it
you to
happen.
Gina. Again,
Yeah.
thank you to Epic, our sponsor. Y'all have a blessed night. Good
You
night,
too.
fellas.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace
All
and
right, you
blessings.
too. Good night, y'all.
Peace and blessings.
Yeah, you too.
Peace and blessings.
We hear the peace and blessings, Brother Aki. Very loudly, but we hear it.
Huh?
Yeah.